Hi everyone, Bandanner here, and welcome to this week's WARNO dev blog. So it's all about Milestone Kellerman, which is mostly going to be in this dev blog the history of Kellerman, because the second half of it is pretty much referencing previous dev blogs where they've already talked about the stuff that is covered in Kellerman. So we will do the history bit because I know some people really enjoy that, and then I'll quickly whiz through the other points, but it's going to be a short one this week. So, the full name is Francois Etienne Christophe de Kellerman. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. What a ridiculously long name. I did try to look it up, but nowhere had the full thing being said out loud. So from now on, he'll be known as Francis Kellerman. He was an old guard military commander who served under Louis XVI. He was the only established general from the preceding regime to be made marshal by Napoleon, mainly to recognise his military prowess during the Revolutionary Wars. His claim to fame came from the successful command during the Battle of Valmy in 1792. Kellerman saw service in reserve armies during the Napoleonic Wars, organising and training troops. In fact, the far more interesting character is his son, the Marshal that never was. The son was among the major figures in the Napoleonic French cavalry, perhaps the most able of them all. He saved the day at Marengo in 1800, one of Napoleon's rare blunders, with a perfectly timed cavalry counterattack allowing the battle to be lost in the morning and won in the evening. Controversy began when Napoleon bestowed the honour of winning this battle on the infantry commander who died in combat. A peeved Kellerman wrote about this in private letters, which were duly intercepted and later shown to Napoleon. Historians attribute this faux pas to Kellerman the Younger never receiving a marshal's baton. However, the Kellerman son continued to serve with distinction in most major battles and came to characterize the Napoleonic Wars, including Austerlitz and Vimero during the Spanish campaign, and at the very end of Napoleon's reign at Waterloo. Kellerman's final charge saw him lead Ney's cavalry attacks against the British squares, where after repeated unsuccessful attempts to break the lines he was wounded. After the war, Kellerman's reputation as an exceptional commander was further tarnished by his looting prowess, widely known, with even Napoleon reproaching him for his thieving habits during the First Empire. And that's the history lesson, which weirdly feels shorter than usual as well. Anyhow, the Kellerman features, so you now have access to the map editor. You can read more about it or see more about it in last week's dev blog. There is also the new map, which I've done a little preview video of. There is also a new 10v10 variant of rocks, including destruction and conquest modes. There's a veterancy rework, which is explained in the previous dev blog. There's a divisional rework, which is explained in the previous dev blog. There's a false flag trait, the new trait and new 3D models for some units, which is talked about in a previous dev blog. There you go. I'm not going to read out the patch notes because it is ridiculously long. But thank you very much for watching. Have a great week. Enjoy WARNO. Enjoy the new patch. Enjoy playing with the editor. And I'll see you all soon.